We take you live now to York Police Headquarters for an update on a criminal investigation dubbed Project Skyfall.
Good morning. I'm Constable James Dixon, and I'll be your MC today. We're here today to highlight the results of Project Skyfall. Before we get started, I'd like to thank the members of the media for attending today. I'd also like to thank the offices of the Solicitor General of Ontario for making this investigation possible. The successful completion of this lengthy investigation was made possible through funding provided by the Criminal Intelligence Service of Ontario. Today, we will be hearing from Deputy Chief of Investigations, Alvaro Almeida. With him on stage are Inspector Michael Elliott of our Financial and Organized Property Crimes Unit and Detective Sergeant Ryan Boulay of our Hold Up Unit. I will now turn the microphone over to the Deputy. Thank you.
Since 2021, home invasions in York Region have risen 116%. To put that into perspective, in 2021, there were 18 home invasions reported in the region. We have had 39 incidents reported to date. Today, we're here to send a very strong message that the York Regional Police will not tolerate armed criminals violating the sanctity of the homes in our community. And we will use every resource available to us to eliminate the threats that illegal firearms and organized crime pose to York Region's residents. That effort is highlighted today in Project Skyfall, the results of which we will discuss today. Good morning, I'm Deputy Chief Alvaro Almeida of the Investigations Branch. And before I go any further, we're going to share a video with you, which we released to the public earlier this year. The video, which was captured from a police cruiser attending the scene of a home invasion on Christmas Eve last year in the city of Vaughan. During the home invasion, 3 suspects in masks held residents at gunpoint and assaulted them while demanding money. So we will now play the video.
911, you require police, fire, ambulance.
Hi, somebody just came into our house and tried to rob us and threaten us.
Do they have any weapons? Hello?
Don't move. You guys go upstairs.
Bravo Sierra, Tango Sierra 970. It's a black sedan. I'm going to head back to the residence to make sure that the people inside are okay, but we could just have units coming on scene to be on the lookout for that vehicle.
Where's the money?
That's all I have.
And far, we still have the mail party inside on the open line saying, where is the money at?
Dispatch, I'm outside.
10-4.
Come out with your hands out! Come out with your hands out! Do it now!
Police, put your hands out! Police! Put your hands out! Police! Come out! Come out! Hands out!
As you saw, police arrived on scene while the suspects were still in the home. They were able to take one into custody immediately, while 2 others fled the scene. I'm thankful for the quick response of our frontline members and that no one was seriously injured because of this incident. This video, as shocking as it is, hardly captures the extent of the trauma and terror that was caused when these criminals commit home invasions and armed robberies. Following the incidents, investigators in the York Regional Police Hold-Up Unit discovered a multi-faceted criminal organization. One that was responsible for planning home invasions, armed robberies, and trafficking drugs in communities across the Greater Toronto Area. Thanks to the dedicated efforts of these officers over the course of the year, along with our partners at the Toronto Police Service and Peel Regional Police, we have now arrested 17 suspects that made up this complex group. We have laid a total of 83 charges related to these heinous and violent crimes. Project Skyfall has also led to the seizure of 3 weapons seen here today, along with a significant quantity of illegal drugs. This includes roughly 300,000 tablets, which were manufactured for the purposes of trafficking as oxycodone, and would have sold on the street for approximately $14 million. Additionally, YRP seized a quantity of MDMA, crystal meth, and cannabis. But most importantly, we have shown once again our commitment to our community, that when criminal organizations threaten your safety and your security, we won't stop until those criminals are behind bars. Unfortunately, when arrests are made, criminals don't always remain behind bars. At the time of their arrests, 6 of these individuals were on bail conditions or other forms of release. 3 offenders were on a combined total of 8 firearm prohibitions. One of those offenders was already on parole for armed robbery and discharging a firearm. And 7, because we just had one released, of these suspects were released on bail post-arrest. We know that profit-driven crime is complex and that these responsible know no boundaries. If it makes them money, be it armed robbery, trafficking in drugs, or terrorizing a family within their own home, criminals will jump at the opportunity. And they will repeat this behavior time and time again. These individuals pose a danger to our community. They should be held in custody, but unfortunately they have been released. This needs to change. I can assure you that police are working everywhere very hard to prevent crime every single day. And when these criminals do strike, we will continue to fight back with all the resources at our disposal. I hope that brings some comfort to all of those who are affected by this criminal network, their families, their friends, and all who live and work in York Region. Now, to the York Region residents, please be vigilant. If you see something suspicious in your neighborhood, contact police. Get to know your neighbors if you don't already. Establish bonds of trust with those around you and look out for one another. You can find more information regarding our Neighborhood Watch program at yrp.ca. Our sincere thanks go to the government, the Ministry of the Solicitor General, and the Criminal Intelligence Service of Ontario for their support and funding, which made this investigation possible. I would also like to thank the diligent members that worked on this investigation. And thanks again to our law enforcement partners in Toronto and Peel Region, and to all who join us in the fight to uncover and disrupt organized crime. Thank you.
We've been listening to York Police at headquarters updating the media on Project Skyfall. This is an ongoing investigation into home invasions in the area. We can tell you, as a result of this investigation, 17 arrests, 83 charges have been laid. Total of 3 weapons have been seized, and a quantity of drugs, about 300,000 pills of oxycodone worth millions of dollars, were also seized. But some startling stats. Since 2021, there's been a rise about of 116% in these home invasions.